Hey guys, welcome to my channel Everyday English with Komal. I hope you are having a lovely day. So let's start. In the last session we learned about sentences and types of sentences. Do you remember what is a sentence? Sentence means a group of words combined together and it can form a complete sense. That is my sentence. What are the types of sentences? Types of sentences means first one is declarative sentence, second one is imperative sentence, third one is interrogative sentence, fourth one is exclamatory sentences, right? In declarative sentences, there are two types of sentences. First one is assertive sentence and second one is negative sentence. If you have any doubts regarding the sessions, you can please comment down. The third one that we learned, which was the most important one for today's session, was what is the formula of sentence? What is the formula of sentence? Any sentence, it will start from subject plus auxiliary verb plus main verb plus object. In today's session, the agenda is we will be learning this. What is subject, what is auxiliary verb, what is main verb and what is object. So subject can consist of I, but it can also consist of Komal. And I am going to teach you this in details. What is an auxiliary verb? It can be is, it can be was, it can be has. What is main verb? Any activity. And what is object? Anything remaining. Remaining words are my objects. So let's learn in detail what is subject. Subject means subject can be consisted of two things. Subject can consist of two things. First one would be noun. Second one would be pronouns. First one is noun. Second one is pronouns. Now what is nouns? There are different types of nouns. The first one would be proper noun. I am going to teach you only four types of nouns. The second one will be common noun. The third one will be collective noun. Collective noun, and the fourth one would be abstract noun, and the next one is pronoun that I will teach you later. So first we are starting with proper noun. Proper noun is something which has specific identity. Specific identity. Anything which has specific identity, that would be my proper noun. Example, Taj Mahal. The next one is common noun. Anything which does not have a specific identity, we use it generally in our conversations like girl, bench, boy, pen. The third one is collective noun. Anything which is bought in collection. For example, a dozen of banana. A dozen of banana. And the fourth one is abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? Abstract noun means what is an abstract noun? 1 second. Thank you for waiting. Abstract noun means which cannot be explained, but we can feel it. Feel it. Anything which we can feel it is my abstract noun. So these were my four types of nouns, right? Now one of the example. For example, this is a pen. This is Dom's Refilo. Dom's pen. This is my common noun or proper noun. This is my proper noun. Why? Because I've literally said Dom's. But if I would have said black marker, now that is my common noun. That is my common noun. Understood what was happening? If I am giving a specific identity to anything, that would be my proper noun. But if I am giving it normally, if I am talking generally about anything, for example, a bottle, a pen, that would be my common noun. Those were two examples of proper noun and common noun to make you understand easily. Abstract noun means anything which we want to feel it. For example, disappointment. This is what we feel every day. Guilt. Happiness. I am happy, guys, don't worry. Happiness, right? So this is what is abstract noun. Next one would be subject consists of two things, as I told you. The second one was pronouns. What is my pronouns? Pronouns are I, which is the first person, you, which is my second person. The third person is, we all are talking about Sheila auntie, so that is the third person. And if you want to talk about a group or something, so the next one would be we and they. We means I is included in that we. I is included in that we, and in they means I is not included in we. So that is my pronouns. All these are pronouns. I, we, he, she, it, we and they. Understood? In they, I is not included, while in we, I is included. Simply, that are my pronouns. The next one is my auxiliary verb. What is auxiliary verb? In the last session, I did tell you what is an auxiliary verb, right? Auxiliary verb means helping verb. Who does it help to? It helps to my main activity, main verb. And who is the one who selects this? Who selects this? Subject is the one who selects this. Subject is the one who selects this. And we need to understand that helping verb means auxiliary verb is always helping main verb. Understood? So now we'll understand what are the auxiliary verbs. My first auxiliary verb will start with is am, are, was, were, and have, has, had, and will. We will do that later. So with is, what are the pronouns that we are using with is? All the singular pronouns, means he, she, and it. What am I using with am? In English grammar, there is a specific rule with I will only be used with am. I will only be used with am, sorry. Are. Where do I use are? With all the plurals. What were my plurals? We, they, and you. Now you will say you is not plural because you is a second person, but I am always going to give you respect because in Hindi you is aap, not tum, it's aap. Was. What am I using with was? I am using with was is I, he, she, it. Now these are almost same as is, but we have already added I. Why we have added I? Because in past continuous tense am cannot be applied and I will be used as singular person. The past version of Komal will not get a lot of respect. Will not get a lot of respect. That is why I will be used with was, singular. Were, all plurals, which were we, they, and you. We, they, and you. If you have any question regarding this, please write me anything in the comment section and I will reply back to you. The other type of auxiliary verbs were have, has, had, and will. What is have? Have will be used with I, we, they, you. You remember we have used I with am, we have used I with was, which was singular. Now we are using I with have, which is plural. Have is plural. Now why is this switching every time with singular plural? Why is this switching? Because the past version of me will not get a lot of respect, but the present version of me will get a lot of respect. That's why we are using I with have. Right? The present version of Komal will get respect. It deserves respect. That's why we have used I with plural, because it's hum, not me, it's hum. The has is, with has I am always using all the singular forms, which will be he, she, and it. Right? Had. Now had is the single child. Single child will get all pronouns, everyone, all pronouns, and again with will it will get all pronouns. So these were my topic of auxiliary verb. Now we will switch back to main verb. What is main verb? Main verb means any activity that is happening in the sentence, that is happening in the conversation, that is my main verb. Now in main verb there are four types, that is V1, V2, V3, V4. This is present form. This is past form. V3 is past participle and V4 is my present participle. Right? V1, V2, V3 and V4. Now what am I using? With V1 I am always using in simple past tense. Why am I using only simple present tense with V1? Why am I doing that? I will teach you in the next session, which will be tenses. Right? I will start with tenses now. The second one is V2, past form. It will only be used with simple past tense. V3 will be used with all perfect tenses as well as passive voices. All perfect tenses as well as passive voices. V4 will be used with all continuous tenses as well as perfect continuous tenses. Now perfect continuous tenses, why am I not using V3? Why am I using V4? I will teach you that in the later part of the tenses series. So these are my 4 type of main verb, main activities, and the remaining is object. Whatever you want to talk about, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, anything can come in object, and that is the remaining part of sentence. Right? I hope you like the session. If you have any question regarding session, please comment down. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.